Everyone, welcome to chemistry class. Myself Shoganas, Faculty of Chemical Sciences, the Samskar Gurukul International School. Today, I am going to start matter in our surroundings. Matter in our surroundings. We see many objects in our daily life. We see animals, plants, minerals, air, water, vehicles, etc. These things are made up of matter. According to Indian philosophers, they told that matter is classified into 5 basic constituents. They are air, water, earth, fire, sky. According to them, every object comes under these 5 categories. Later, Greek philosopher told that matter is made up of tiny particles. In this chapter, we are going to learn classification of matter and properties of matter. What is matter? Matter means anything which has mass and occupies space is called matter. For example, let us consider the duster. The duster has mass and this is the space occupied by the duster. The space occupied by the duster is called volume of the duster. So, matter means anything which has mass and occupies volume. What is matter made up of? Let us see. What is matter made up of? Let us see potassium permanganate activity. Chemical formula of potassium permanganate is KnO4. KnO4 is the chemical formula of potassium permanganate. Let us consider beaker full of water and add a pinch of potassium permanganate to this. Then the solution turns to purple color. Now take 10 ml of solution from the beaker with the help of test tube. Transfer this 10 ml of solution to the another beaker which contains 100 ml of water. Then the solution also has in purple color. Now take 10 ml of solution from second beaker with the help of test tube and add to the third beaker which also present in purple color. When we observe these 3 beakers, we notice that the intensity of potassium permanganate or the intensity of purple color is more here, more in first beaker, and intensity of purple color is less in third beaker. This is because beaker A contain more number of potassium permanganate particles, but remaining beakers contain less number of particles. Based on this activity, we say that matter is made up of tiny particles. Now let us see physical properties of matter. Physical properties of matter. One is intermolecular space. Intermolecular space. What is meant by intermolecular space? Intermolecular space means the space exists among the particles of matter is called intermolecular space. Let us prove intermolecular space with a small activity, that is dissolving salt in a water. Take a beaker full of water, add few grams of salt. We notice there is no change in the increase in the volume of the water because salt is a soluble substance. This salt takes the space among the particles of liquid. That's why there is no change in the volume of the liquid water. This activity proves there is space among the particles of matter. And one more activity, intrinsic activity. insensitive activity. Put unlighted incense stick at one corner of the room. We don't notice any aroma smell because unlighted incense stick contain particles of matter present in them. Now light the incense stick and put another corner of the room. We notice that the aroma will spread entire the room. The phenomena is known as diffusion. Due to diffusion properties of the matter can transfer from one place to another place. This is called diffusion. Diffusion means it is a phenomena of movement of particles from one place to another place. The property is called as diffusion property. On the basis of diffusion property, the aroma will spread entire the room. This proves that there is intermolecular space exists among the particles of matter. The second one, particles of matter are continuously in motion. Particles of matter are continuously in motion. Let us consider few pollen grains or seeds of hibiscus. And seeds of hibiscus or pollen grains in a beaker full of water. We notice the grains or seeds can disperse in the water. This is water and these are seeds. We notice that the seeds can disperse in the beaker full of water. This proves that the particles of the matter are continuously in motion. That is the reason why the pollen grains or seeds of the hibiscus are continuously dispersed in the water. And this is called as Brownian movement. Brownian movement means the zigzag motion of particles of matter. Brownian movement means the zigzag motion of particles of matter is called Brownian movement. This Brownian movement is directly proportional to the temperature. As temperature increases, Brownian movement also increases. It is nothing but kinetic energy of the particles. As we know that kinetic energy is directly proportional to the temperature. As kinetic energy increases, temperature increases. As temperature increases, Brownian movement increases. Brownian movement means zigzag motion of the particles. That is the reason why solubility of salt is more in hot water than that of normal water. This is called particles of motion. Intermolecular force is two types. Cohesive force, adhesive force. Intermolecular force of attraction is classified into cohesive force and adhesive force. What is meant by cohesive force? Cohesive force means the force of attraction between same kind of atoms. I am repeating, children. Cohesive force means the force of attraction between same kind of atoms. For example, an iron night. This iron night is made up of iron atoms. The iron atoms are bound together tightly and which gives a solid-like substance that's called an iron night. If you see this is made up of same kind of atoms and the attraction between same kind of atoms is similar. That force is called cohesive force. And adhesive force. Adhesive force means the force of attraction between different atoms is called adhesive force. Adhesive force means the force of attraction between different kind of atoms is called adhesive force. For example, chalk. Chemical formula of chalk is CaCO3. CaCO3 is the chemical formula of chalk. We can observe different atoms of calcium, carbon and oxygen. These atoms are bound together which forms chalk. So here different atoms are present here. That's why these adhesive forces are weaker. This adhesive force is weaker than that of cohesive force. So cohesive force is stronger. That is the reason why it is easy to break a piece of chalk compared to that of an iron nail. So this activity proves intermolecular force of attraction is another physical properties of matter. Let us recall today's class, children. In today's class, we have learned classification of introduction of matter and physical properties of matter. This is today's section. We will meet in next section. Thank you.